Friday reads was yesterday, but I had to study a lot. I have a paper to write this coming week, and it's a lot of research. So yeah, I thought I'd do a video about what I've been reading lately today, so you can, I don't know. I have a lot of books started. I haven't read that much these last couple of weeks. I've been mentally drained, sort of. A lot of shit happened that I didn't expect, and I just recently started getting over that sort of thing. Just accepting you can't really control everything in life that happens to you. And with that, I also want to say no regrets. Yeah. So I made a list. I have 2 books for school to show you sort of what we're studying. The class I'm in right now is about libraries in society, the roles and function, and it's a bit of history and also what libraries are supposed to do. We talk a lot about the democratic point of view and also political stuff, and yeah, what librarians should do and what kind of role they should have. There's no right answer here, really. A lot of people think different things. Fuck no. Wait. Hallå? Jag spelar in en video nu. Nej, men det är lugnt. Vad gör du? That was my friend from... she moved like 13 hours upwards in Sweden. Sort of don't like that. Anyways, as I was saying, I have a list of books I'm reading at the moment. For school, I have this one. It's about theories about the information society, if we are even in one, or if it's a new thing or an old thing, and what it's supposed to be. And it's all these old men sort of theories, like Herbert Schiller, Habermas, Giddens, Foucault, I guess. I don't know. It's from like Fordism through capitalism onwards to postmodernism. So yeah, very interesting. I've only read halfway, and I don't really have to read any more of this right now because we had a seminar on this book. So it's finished, but it's really interesting. So I don't know if you can see all the book. I would like to actually read all of this, but it's a very sort of difficult language, so it takes a lot of time. I probably read 10 pages an hour from this book. So yeah, I don't know where I should, like that maybe. And this book is about public libraries. Swedish book, Swedish professor. I don't know. We had the author for class this week actually, and he was really interesting. And it's about democracy and values in the public library sphere. And yeah, I haven't read this. I haven't even started this, but I'm supposed to. And right now we all have to write a paper are about 6 pages to choose a subject sort of from this course and write about that and research and talk about theories and yeah, it's very interesting, but it's a lot of energy as well. And next 2 books are I've been reading for about a month, almost 2 months now. This will be my 2nd month having these books. They're from the library, and it's for a book blog challenge that I'm in, that a Swedish blogger made for September, October, November, and you're supposed to choose 3 books on a theme, and the theme is you can choose whatever you want, like 3 books from the same author, 3 books with pink covers. I chose 3 books about cancer, and the first book I read and finished is The Fault in Our Stars, and then I picked Mia and the Dying Girl. I've only read like a third so far, and it's really funny and easy read, but I haven't been in the mood to read lately. I actually read a bit in this last night, so hopefully I'll finish this soon, because I just started reading again and feeling like it's sort of fun again. Don't feel mentally drained anymore whenever I pick up a book, so yeah, probably gonna finish this soon. And so far it's really funny and good, actually. It's different. Yeah. And the next book is a Swedish man who was in a band, and he's a journalist, and he's really young, and this is a book published after his blog that he kept during his stomach cancer, and he actually died just a few weeks ago, and I think he turned 30. So this is really sad to read. I had to give this back to the library and then reorder it, so I haven't started reading again after getting it back. But I think I'm about halfway through, and it's difficult to read because there's so much emotions, and I actually did listen to his band when I was a teenager, and yeah, it's just a really sad story, so this is taking a while. Yeah, but I'm gonna finish it in November, because that's when the challenge is over, so yeah. And then I have 2 books from the library as well. That's non-fiction, and they are both on animal rights and vegetarianism. And our library actually had a few, like 2 weeks ago, tables with all these animal books sort of things, and rights and philosophy, and they have picture of cats that you could adopt. I live in a tiny apartment, and I really want a cat, but I don't feel like it's very kind to keep a cat in a small apartment, and also I don't want to buy any animal products, so I don't know how I would feel about buying cat food even, or even keeping a cat anymore. It's a struggle of mine, because I love cats, I love animals. I've always had a cat in my home until I moved out, so maybe when I'm older and I live in a house in the woods, I can keep a cat who can get mice or something, I don't care. But the books are, this one is sort of a classic, Animal Liberation by Peter Singer. This is in Swedish. I didn't know you could actually get this translated in Swedish, but I found it. I haven't started it yet, since I mean, I haven't been reading a lot, but I want to read this book. I actually want to buy this book. I don't have a problem reading English, so I'll probably buy the original one. And the other one is like an antique philosopher about animal rights and vegetarianism, and it's 4 texts from the text Moralia by Plutarchus. I've only read the intro so far, and it's very interesting. I'm definitely gonna read through this book, and yeah, I can tell you more about this later. So, and then I have 2 books that I've started for fun. The first one is a book I've been wanting to read for years, and I started this in September. I'm 2/3 in, but I just put it down. I don't know why even, cause it's great. I love the movie. Oh my god, and it's a great October read, and it's lovely. It's such a great story. I love her writing. I have never read anything about by Anne Rice before. I love her writing. I love her storytelling. This is an amazing book. I don't know why I haven't finished this yet. I'm gonna finish this book. And the last book is probably my favorite author. I read her first novel and was amazed. It's the best book ever. It's called Special Topics in Calamity Physics, and it's amazing. Seriously. And she recently got a lot of... She's been talked about a lot lately because her second novel just came out and people are liking it. And it's this one. And I love it so far. It's just... I've been reading Slump, so I only read sort of half. And it's... I mean, seriously. No, the book doesn't suck. I suck, because I haven't finished this book yet. I've been reading this for like 4 weeks now. I love her. She's like an amazing writer, amazing storyteller. This story is so intriguing, and still I haven't read more yet. I should have finished this the first week. I mean, seriously, it's amazing. Read this book. I've heard so many great reviews on this book. I have so high expectations. I've been waiting for this book for years. Seriously. I don't really have a great explanation why I haven't finished this yet, but I will soon. I promise. Yeah, I suck.